look at the amount of trains just whizzing about the place. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on Rise of Industry with me, Spacefish, and welcome back to our beautiful, beautiful empire. We're after tons and tons and more tons of episodes. We are still very much wound up in trying to fix the empire that we acquired when we bought out our first competitor. It is quite insane. I would say we're slowly but surely getting there. We've really not crossed the finish line just yet. We started kind of down here, and I think that's more or less at least running smoothly, albeit we don't really have a proper good output product down here yet. It's all pretty much raw products, which, well, I mean, the blueberries, granted, is something that we do need for a textile production, albeit in the kind of weird spots. Everything else, though, is just kind of just raw products that we're selling off, which doesn't make much sense. Over here, looking a little better, fix things a bunch. A bunch of those things are actually going into our textile production, which makes sense. A bunch of other things are also more like raw products, which don't make that much sense. But at least we've got it sorted. And then the textile production down here, which we thought we had sorted until we figured out that we can actually scale this entire thing a whole lot more. And so now we're looking at that. And while we're at it, of course, we have the topic of logistics. And in the last episode, we also beefed this up already a little bit with the railway line. But now we thought about, can we not maybe actually split off some railway lines from this main line to go to Warehouse 7 in order to get rid of some of this truck logistic nightmare that we've got going on between Warehouse 2 and Warehouse 7, as well as Warehouse 1 and Warehouse 7. And that's what we are going to go and kick off with today. So we will give that a little bit of a try and see what we end up with. If we just set up a railway station somewhere out here and connect everything up. And then let's see what happens. I hope that it works out, because that would make our lives a whole lot easier. Albeit, I'm a little bit worried because, of course, on the same train line, we technically have some other trains going back and forth. You can't see them right now, but I promise there is trains going back and forth between these two warehouses here already. So, I'm not sure. Can you have multiple trains running on the same railway line? Can you not? Who in the world knows? I guess we will find out. Also, I thought, actually, there was some way to also set up these signs here, to be honest. But maybe I've just been not playing this game for so long that I just kind of forgot about that. Because in between this episode and last, there has been quite a little bit of time. So I would not be surprised, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, I don't know. What we will do is we will literally just go and set up one of those train stations. I mean, we've got tons of money anyway, so we can totally make that investment. And by the way, where are we at with you know, how much would we need to take these guys over? 82 million. I mean, we're a ways off, but we're getting there, and all the while just fixing what the first AI left us. So maybe once we're done with the first one, we're almost ready to take over the second one, and then we have to take care of fixing all of that. Who knows? But what we do require then is going to be a train loop. What in the world was that? We are going to require a railway depot, train terminal. Yes. Where can we really set this up? I mean, we could set it up down here. I'm not sure that's the best place, because this is quite congested with all the terrain undulations that we've got going on. The other alternative would be routing it around the north here, where I'm not quite sure how it works out with the railway crossings, to be honest. I mean, I guess we would be holding up the trucks every now and again, but then again, if we do have less trucks going back and forth in general, because, you know, this whole connection works out, then that could be fine. Is that going to be the case? I don't know. I would say before we actually set this thing down, we'll just have a little bit of a quick test, because over here, Well, to be honest, I would probably move this up a little bit here then, so we don't have that many crossings. But we do have these tracks, so we may as well. Okay. I mean, they kind of just seem to drive through it, and it doesn't seem there's even like a railway crossing sign posted up or something. So, I mean, you know, maybe it just kind of works. And there's no stoppage, no nothing. What I would be interested in, though, is can I somehow cross these off here too, or is that an issue? Oh god. As it appears to be an issue indeed. Oh god. Oh, I'm breaking it all! I think we're on pause, so we should be good, I hope. Fingers crossed I haven't broken everything. Interesting. So we kind of needed the track to be going straight, but it doesn't seem like there's any crossings, so I am assuming like just going like this would not end up being any sort of impact for us in terms of slowdowns or something. So we'll kind of just do that, I think. We may end up bringing these a little bit closer together, just to actually save ourselves some space, and then kind of just be pulling that around here. And yeah, indeed, I think we will then be building a train terminal that is sort of aligned like this. So it goes kind of up and out, right? And we'll just plunk that nice and close to the warehouse. Well, actually, maybe not that nice and close to the warehouse, because I'm not sure. I mean, the city may keep expanding. Well, to be honest, which doesn't matter if we've got the railway line set up already, but if we want to make changes in the future, well, could still cause chaos. I don't know. Don't want to take any chances here. So, connecting things up like that then, and then we can just kind of go and keep on pulling out that track. And we're only going to be setting up this one track thus far, well, for starters, I believe, because I'm not quite sure it will work out, so, you know, got to make sure and all. And then we shall go from there. Was there anything special about which side we needed to connect to which? And also, what in the world did I do there? So this is where they can enter, and this is where they leave, I guess. This is where they leave, this is where they enter. So where they leave is the lower track, and where they enter is also... Okay, so I mean, from a color perspective of the signs that I'm seeing, this should be the right thing to do. I hope. I hope. And let's see how we would solve this part then, because I would probably have the railway tracks just go all the way alongside until the very finish line, and then kind of have them merge, so that, you know, trains wouldn't be blocking each other for a very long while if one train had to wait for another. If that then works at all. And I hope it does. I really thought there was some sort of traffic signal, you know, where you could say stop here, stop there. I don't know. It's what I had in mind, but maybe I'm just thinking of Transport Fever 2 now or something. Let me know if I'm making a mistake here down below, please. But we're just going to try and say, hey, you know, whatever we were going to send through our destinations to Warehouse 7, we're going to go and do it using a train now. Alright. We're just going to give that a try, and we'll see how it works out. Because that's pretty much all of our outbound destinations anyway, so... Either we have a huge pileup of resources now in this warehouse, in which case we kind of know, well, you know, it didn't kind of work out the way we were imagining. Or, well, or all will be fine. Either way, we shall find out. And waiting until full, I suppose, will take a little while here. Because these trains do tend to be able to fill quite some space. So... we'll find out, I guess. Not really particularly any... Ooh, God, lag. Trains going back or forth at this current point in time, which does not make me that optimistic. 543. There's a bunch of trucks also going around locally, but doesn't seem like there's any pilot... Oh! It's going! It's going, people! It's working. 8 units a die to be sold out right there. Holy moly, we are producing very little in terms of work clothes, so it seems like the idea to actually scale that up. And in fact, is that a train already returning that I missed just then, or are they just kind of exchanging trains, or what's going on there? Not sure, but it does appear that this is working out perfectly fine, to be honest. On the other hand side, on the other hand side, we've got a little bit of a conundrum going on here. Yeah, so this is, of course, what we kind of want to avoid with all that, right? I mean, there's a lot of local craziness going on there, of course. And I'm actually wondering, did I change all of the destinations here? I did not. Oh, yeah, wait, no, but that's Warehouse 7. But Warehouse 2, I did not. Look, this needs to be train. This needs to be... What was I sending before? Oh, no, this does not need to be train. Wait. But this needs to be train. This needs to be train as well. And it wasn't before. So everything Warehouse 2 we can swap to train. Okay, that's pretty much it, though, unfortunately. But we've got a lot of leather. I mean, maybe we'll have a train going there then, too. In the case that we're actually out of leather here. Which does appear to be the case. I mean, I'm kind of wondering if the other train also keeps going now, you know? I would love to actually see a train going from this warehouse to the other one too. Oh, okay, missed something here. I was kind of blind, I apologize. But we have a train going! So it works. And it's cotton. And that's beautiful. I am not sure why it's only going now, to be honest. That's actually a good question, because Warehouse 2 is now empty, and only then did it start delivering, so maybe we've done a little bit of a whoopsie here. Where is my Warehouse 2 deliveries? Max sent is set to 32. Waiting until full is fine. But wasn't there a thing of, like, when you send it? I am not quite sure why it's sending these so late. Boat depot. Wait, since when is there a boat depot? I guess you've always... is this new, people? Was there a patch? Or has this been around forever? I don't have a clue. Maybe it's been around forever. Maybe it's just that... I mean, all these truck deliveries that we had here kind of came first. You know, with all those trucks somehow going around in circles. Oh no, those are the trucks actually reaching. Yeah, but with all the truck delivery craziness, you know, maybe that's kind of just the root cause here. But it seems to be working. I mean, trains are going either way, which is lovely. So what I think we'll be doing now is literally what I just said, right? So we'll run some more tracks, and we'll run these in parallel to the others. May have been a little bit late of a split off, but it seems to be fine, maybe? What did I do here? Oh, lovely. I broke it, is what I did. It's because of this thing, isn't it? Yeah, okay. It's a little bit late of a split off, unfortunately, so this... Oh, no, don't tear down the trees. Do you really need to click every individual flippant segment right now? Okay, I mean, maybe we'll just not tear down everything here, because, you know, we can also just make it ugly and work instead of making it beautiful and a ton of work, okay? So we'll just choose the ugly and work variant. Can't have a little bit of a kink in that thing, because, you know... if it works, it works. Trying to be money efficient here, also, so, you know, can't just... throw away that track money. Right, so that's basically the plan, right? That we go here and... Oh, there's a little bit of lag again. I don't know why this game is lagging so much as of late, but somehow it is. But yeah, we'll just kind of pull it alongside here until the track gets straight, because we learned, of course, that somehow the track needs to be straight and not diagonal like that, if and when we want to merge or split off tracks. And then I will have a look at this again, just you know, to make sure that we don't mess anything up in terms of directionality here. So this seems to be the spot the trains are leaving then, and that is going for this track that splits off right here. So it's this one is the one where trains would be arriving, which means that I kind of need to pull this one across to here, right? Arriving. So these can't, yeah, exactly. And then this would be the track where trains are leaving here, all the way along the bottom side, all the way along the outside, coming in here, and then, yeah, exactly. Because I kind of crisscrossed these over for some reason. Couldn't tell you why that happened, but now it is that way, and kind of just need to adopt to that mode of operations, I suppose. Okay, and with that said, what we're instantly going to do then, of course, is we're going to say everything that's supposed to go to Warehouse 7 goes via train now, and I really hope that that does us quite the favor in terms of how things will be going here. Yeah, and then let's see. So Warehouse 7, Warehouse 7, Warehouse 7, Warehouse 7, Warehouse 7, and Warehouse 7. What do we have here? Warehouse 6 and Warehouse 8. Were these some things that we sold based on contracts, or is it something where we actually had to send it all the way over to places? Because that's the only thing that, the only place we can sell things. I've got milk. I think the milk is actually not going anywhere else, so I'm imagining that we have the farmers here. So that goes all the way to that farmers market, which is also, to be honest, quite inefficient. We could connect that up by rail. I mean, it may end up being more efficient, but for the price of laying down the rail, I don't know if that's really the way to go. You know, given that we've got to go all the way out there. We've got to sell a lot of milk to make up for those few pieces of rail, you know. I'm not sure about that. And then we have got something going to Warehouse 8, right, which is Eggies. Where is Warehouse 8 at? Oh, it's all the way down here, and I'm guessing... Yeah, okay. Well, it's the only way to get rid of that stuff. Yeah, well, we've never built these farms there, to be honest, on my end of the deal, but it is what it is now. We've already got the first train going to Train Terminal 6. So I'm guessing to Warehouse 7. There's another one going. Oh my god, Train Terminal 7. Oh, shit. What happened here? Oh yeah, let's just do that, whatever it is that you're doing. Doesn't seem like exactly the smart move, people, but, you know. You do you. Why is that happening, to be honest? Kind of go and have a look at what's happening with these locomotives. I mean, it's a little bit of a slowdown, but nevertheless, I mean, look at this. The amount of trains that is instantly whizzing out to Warehouse 7. Well, I mean, it instantly tells you just how much we succeeded with this connection thing, right? I mean, look at this. There's not a single truck queuing up to leave this warehouse anymore. Just thanks to us setting up all those train lines. And look at the amount of trains just constantly whizzing out of that place. Why is this train going across here, though? Oh. Yeah, lovely, because this is just a train crossing, and they just kind of choose the shorter route, I'm guessing. Okay, so a little bit of a mistake there. It is what it is for now. I'm not gonna... But why are you all... There's another train line! Use the one you're supposed to use! Okay, if someone in the comments is actually good at setting up railway lines, please explain me how I can make these trains use the proper train line. That would be lovely. Kind of just slowing things down a little bit like this. I mean, it's nothing tragic, but nevertheless, you know, kind of like to avoid it. And we still have trucks piling up. Holy moly. How? How do we again have trucks piling up? That is insane. Why are they all... Where are they coming from? Oh, it's because... Okay, so I hope And I think that this should be fixed soon. I think it's because all of these production facilities had their stockpiles stocked up so far that the warehouse was kind of just full and they were waiting to be able to deliver more. Now that more has been delivered, all the trucks are just being popped out by the warehouses, and that causes this whole traffic system to break down once more. But I'm hoping that if and when, this all, the dust settles a little bit, that we will be fine. What are we missing here? So we would like enough for 2 cycles, but we don't have anything. What are we missing? Leather. We're missing leather. Why don't we have any leather? Where's the leather going? I'm guessing it's just in one of those 15,000 trains that are going down, right? Or not. Where did my leather go? Are we making leather right now? Where is my leather? I don't really know. It's in here. Just chilling. Yeah, I guess all the trains just kind of have to catch up to life or something. We will just hope and pray that we get there in a second, that the leather will actually be sent on its merry way. How is it set up from a destination perspective? Max sent of 6? No, why? That doesn't make any sense. I'll send the max sent to 20 or something. 6? Why did I set that to 6, people? Minimum kept of 20. I should actually up these numbers a little bit that are relevant for Warehouse 7, yeah? So we keep... Warehouse 2, rather, so we keep more without sending it off to the city to be sold. So we'll keep a minimum inventory of 20. And we'll send a maximum of 20. And we'll... kind of do the same here. Actually, even a little bit more, I think, for the cotton. So keep at least 25 units of cotton. And max send of 32, I think. Well, actually, we can probably make it 35. But yeah, something like that is probably quite sensible. And we can see here when there's anything underway. At the moment, though, it doesn't seem like we're actually sending anything out to Warehouse 2. Nope, now we are. Okay, so now we're sending the leather out, which is lovely. Not quite sure why it took the game so long to actually start sending that, but it's on its merry way. And look at the amount of trains just whizzing about the place. This is insane. Look at all the farms just sending trucks out happily ever after. I mean, we solved the traffic chaos and kind of created another, because now all the farms are going, wee, I'm throwing everything at the warehouse. But I mean, it's kind of fine, because, once we're caught up, thanks to the lot of trains, which are literally going every 2 seconds at this point, once we're all caught up with this craziness, we should hopefully be good to go. My God. Now, we've got a contract here to deliver 69 units of fibers to Crotchfield. August 20th, but year 16. So it's more than a year's time that we have for a really good price. The question is, how much overproduction do we have? And this is going to be the fun thing to figure out, right? So we're producing 4 units of fiber a month, right? Yeah, per factory. So it's 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, so we're getting 20 units of fibers, right? 20 is the amount we're able to make. Oh no, this is fibers as well. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. 24. And in here, we are not using anything. Okay, we're using it for this, right? I'm guessing. So that's 2. That's 4, that's 6. 2, 4, 6. Is that it? So we're making 18 units of fiber a month on top? Really? 2 every 30. Yeah, so that's 4, and then... I mean, at the moment, it'll change, of course, but currently, as far as I see it, we've got 18 units of fibers on top every single month that we're making. And we've got tons of fibers flying around here, and I'm guessing that we're nicely supported. So, yeah, because they... Yeah, exactly. So we've got 18 a month. We need 69. We've got probably like 18 months or something to... Yeah, we're definitely bidding on that. I mean, holy moly, that's super good for us. Let's try and get that contract. I mean, if we can get that, that would be lovely. Also, what in the world is happening to Warehouse 7 all of a sudden? There's so many trucks just coming back and going out to... Oh, to sell all the stuff! So now we've got fun at Warehouse 7 because we've got to sell all the stuff out to Kochsfeld and they're just piling up trucks, basically. But, do we have the contract now? To actually... Oh no, there we are. There we are. It's hidden up there, but we need to deliver 69 fibers to Kochsfeld. And we shall... deliver 69 fibers to Kochsfeld. Unfortunately, we are also auto-delivering to the hardware store, which kind of is an issue. Can I somehow block that? So, like, I would like to go... send fibers to Kochsfeld directly. But can I block... Oh, yeah, I've got the toggle here, right? So you can just go boop. Exactly. And now it won't deliver that to this, but everything to the town center. And we shall go and work on fulfilling that contract. Holy moly. The amount of trains, the amount of chaos, everything, every single farm just starting to throw trucks at the warehouse. So many trucks trying desperately to leave the warehouse again for the next year or so after they reached it. It is insane. But this goes to show, I think, that the switch to train hopefully is helping us resolve this logistical nightmare. Also, we have to wait till max full for the trains. That's a little bit of an important learning here. Wait until full. Where are they? Okay, everything else is waiting until full, I'm guessing. Yes. Okay, so we only had one product where that was not the case. Let's double check that here too. No destinations. Waiting until full for everything. Lovely. So now we're only sending full trains, I'd hope. But yeah, absolute craziness. I'm hoping that eventually this will mean that we resolve the craziness as well, and look at how quickly we're delivering stuff for this contract. It is absolutely beautiful. I am hoping that this is really going to end up boosting our profitability because, of course, logistics costs are going way down. It is definitely going to help us solve this crazy logistical nightmare eventually when everything is played out here because, you know, this will take the odd minute to resolve itself, I think. And then we should be a lot better set up to also continue scaling our business down below here with the fibers and everything. And also, we should be set to get a nice 3.3 million payout for our 69 units of fibers, which is just really, really, really great for a product that we were also already scaling. So perfect timing for us. But I would say that is it then for this episode. In the next one, we shall get back to it, and I think we will start scaling things down here at Warehouse 2 slowly, mind you, so that we can actually fulfill that fibers contract easily and in time. We'll start scaling away then at the different fabric types. We'll start scaling away at the different textile types. And then we'll start scaling the whole thing again because, you know, as we saw, we can sell out all these fibers that we're making. So we're going to need to make even more to also sell however much we can. It is definitely going to stay crazy down here. And I have a feeling that this will become quite huge. That all and more is for us to take care of, though, in the next episodes. For today, this has been it. Hope you enjoyed the Train Mania. If you did, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon right next to it in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, though, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.